Namely, number 57, number 56, the pancreas, and number 60, the gallbladder. Can you identify the first organ at the monitor right now? Very good. Okay. So you know that the liver histologically can be divided into lobules, same classic lobules. This is no standard. In the center, you will find this. This is the central. Another central.
Central vein.
Okay, very good, central vein. And radiating from that would be course of the hepatocyte. In the periphery, this is where you are going to find your portal triad. So you have portal triad in the periphery. So in humans, it's not so well defined though, ang ating classic lobule. So ating classic lobule. Now, there are other ways of viewing it. Meron naman yung tinatawag na okay, so that's the classic lobule. But if you're going to base it on the Rappaport lobule, the zone, the area closest to the portal triad receives the highest amount of oxygen, so this is called zone 1. The one closest to the central vein receives the least amount of oxygen, this is zone 3. And intermediate between zone 1 and zone 3 would be zone 2. The amount of oxygen here is intermediate. Okay? So now let's take a look at the low power magnification for details of the structure. Identify the structure pointer.
Central vein. Central
Central
vein.
vein. So radiating from it, you would find the hepatocyte arranged in chords, rows, columns. If we move towards the periphery, you would find the structure called the portal triad. Let's look for a better example of a portal triad. And there are 3 logic structures that can be seen there. Namely, a vein, an artery, and a bile duct. Not a very good one. Change slides to a better one. Here's a slide with more defined histological architecture. You can see the chords of the hepatocyte. Which radiate from the central vein. Here's an example of a portal triad. What are the components of the portal triad?
Portal
The one
vein.
with a very big lumen is the
Portal vein.
ano po yun?
Portal vein.
portal vein, very good. The one with a rounder lumen
Hepatic artery.
and thicker wall is the hepatic artery. And then here,
Ano yung isa?
lined by simple cuboidal
Common bile.
epithelium is the bile duct. Now let's focus on the rows of hepatocytes at high power.
Wala akong makitang portal clot.
Okay, so you can see they are arranged in fours. Now, the spaces in between is what we call the hepatic sinusoid. And then you might see some cells with flattened nucleus. These are the von Hopper cells. I just want to pointer right now. Notice how different the nucleus is from the nucleus of the hepatic. So this is definitely another cell talking about. So this is the von Hopper cell. Function. Side. So this is another von Hopper. So what is contained within this space, the hepatic sinusoid? Ano kanya contain? Blood. Okay, so sometimes you might find some arteries. Okay, now this is the slide we saw earlier. This is the so this is the vein. Baliktad pala, no? This is the currently the bile duct. Notice the lining epithelium, simple cuboidal, and
Artery.
this appears like a hepatic artery that it appears a little bit distorted, and we cannot really say. Here's a better one. Here, this is vein, duct, another duct. This one here below, very round, flattened ang kanyang epithelium, thicker wall. This is the hepatic artery. Okay, so I hope you learn how to differentiate between the three structures. Now let's move on to the next structure, the gallbladder. Next slide is the gallbladder. And you identify the organ at the pointer. Ano po to? Section E?
Liver.
Liver. Ang gallbladder sa taas. Because the gallbladder is adjacent to the liver. In certain slides, you might see a section containing the liver. Okay? So, yung iba na isahan doon. If we move up, you would see this. This is the gallbladder. Now, what are the layers? So this is the lumen from innermost going out. So this is from here to here. This is the mucosa. And you know the mucosa is lined by an epithelium resting on a lamina propria. So we'll go back to that. Okay. The next layer is the fibromuscular layer shown at the pointer. From this point to here. We'll go back to that later. And then the perimuscular layer here. Okay? Now, the outermost is actually a serosa or adventitia. When it shares the outermost layer with the liver, like this one, this is the adventitia. However, if you move, makikita mo na yung outermost layer niya, merong mesothelium, so this is serosa. Is that clear?
Yes.
Serosa ito, pero yung portion shared with the liver is called an adventitia. Let's go back to the mucosa. Now notice the mucosa is thrown into folds and sometimes there are invaginations. Okay, like this, that will go into the lamina propria. So these invaginations are called the Rokitansky Ashcroft sinus. RA sinus for short. But in examination, syempre we want it to be difficult for you. So you'd be miserable. Kailangan you have to spell out RA sinus. Kailangan Rokitansky Ashcroft sinus. And of course, long spelling wrong. Okay? Abbreviation wrong. What is the lining epithelium? The cells are tall. The
Columnar.
nucleus are all at the basal aspect and more or less the same level. So this is lined by simple columnar epithelium. Ba napakadaling tandaan? Simple columnar epithelium. Of course, it's resting on a lamina propria. The lamina propria is loose connective tissue. Okay? Now let's go here to the fibromuscular layer. Let's shift to higher magnification. Bakit kaya siya tinawag ng fibromuscular layer? So because you would find elements like here, the smooth muscles, there are some smooth muscles and some fibers like this one. The nucleus are the smooth muscles and this one naman are the fibers. Thus the name fibromuscular layer. Outside of that is the perimuscular. Now let's move to the final slide, which is the pancreas.
Focus ko. Pa-picture ko na focus ko. Sundan ko mo. Wala ko ma-focus.
Okay, so this is the pancreas and low power. You can see that all the structures are the pancreatic sinus. And admixed to that, you will find this. This is the islet of Langerhans. Oftentimes, students mistake this for the parotid gland because they do appear similar. But if you see here in mga islets of Langerhans, then this is definitely the pancreas. We always have to scan and look for the islet first for you to be able to identify. Okay, a very good example of the islet of Langerhans. So we'll go back to this in the endocrine next semester. Our focus will be focusing first here on the pancreatic islet. So that should do a higher magnification, high power. The pancreatic sinus, notice the shell, the cells that line it are pyramidal. They have highly basophilic base and a paler center. So these are minor cells. Now, for this instance, you would find cells that are located centrally. Those are the central assignment cells.
Paano yung mag-differentiate ang ano sa yung ano yan? Yung stain? Buo. Alam niyo yung ilex ha? Sa assigner cell? Sa example ng parotid. Hindi ko naman siya. Sakot na naman ang tapon ko. Namumutok.
Change sliding.
Dry. Tawa ko sa nangyari. Bakit ako dahil nabungkas? Bakit? Kasi ang sakit na ng kanan. Papalta ko sana ng kaliwa. Bigla na sumakit. Tendencies. Sister ba siya? Minsan sinasakit siya. Minsan
Okay, so there.
wala siya.
Like stem cells in the center of the acinos, so these are the central acinar cells. Also, this one, so these are the central acinar cells located in the center of the acinos. That's the name central acinar. So it's actually part of the duct that will drain the acinos. So this is part of the duct and not the acinos. Okay? What is the secretion of the secretion of the acinos is the digestive and then the pancreatic. Okay? So those are the structures that you have to take a look.
Tapos na yata. Stop ko na. Tapos na ba? Tapos na yata.